It's time for another episode, a fabulous, fun-filled episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I got all proper in English and everything. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans, and this is my husband, Alan Evans.
Hello, I'm Alan.
Wow. You being proper English too? Is that what that was?
You said proper English, so I
didn't
thought
mean
I
to
would,
be.
Instead of being Robot Alan, I thought I would just be Hello, I'm Alan.
It's a sandwich and some lovin'. And you know what, baby? We just celebrated our 3-month anniversary, even though we didn't really celebrate it. We just kind of acknowledged the day. But 3 months we've been married. How are you feeling so far?
July the 1st to October 1st and some change.
Yes.
I think when you asked me this the first time,
Yes.
my response back to you was that on our wedding day, investors at Goldman Sachs gave us a strong buy.
Yes. Go ahead and say it.
In 3 months and 1 quarter of marriage, they have revised their guidance. Mm-hmm. We're now a buy.
Not a strong buy, just a buy.
No.
Let's be honest.
We're a strong buy.
That is not what you've been saying. You quit sucking up to me
We're
now.
a strong buy. Stronger than ever.
Let's be honest. No, it's been an adjustment. It's been a huge adjustment being married because, I had to stop pretending like I'm like this good sport. I don't have to pretend to be a good sport anymore.
Look, she's over here cracking herself up. Does that mean I can quit pretending to do certain things?
Yeah. Oh, like what have you pretended to stop doing?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't poop in the same room with you for a while.
Still
and,
won't.
yeah, I still don't like doing
a
that.
major bone of contention. But anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on in Evans Estate, formerly known as Raspberry Manor. We're still trying to get the house organized, which is, I cannot believe it's been 3 months. And today I took another load to Goodwill. We had consignment come and pick up another load. We just, I don't know what we're doing. I don't know how we have so much stuff. And 3 months in, we're still not settled.
We're two people with a lot of stuff.
We are. And I made a horrible error, according to my daughter, Emma Kellie, who is going to be 11 in a couple of weeks. She was in this cleaning mode. I get so excited because she gets that from me. And when you get in this cleaning mode, you just want to get rid of everything. And she was purging her room. I was thrilled. And she was going through her stuffed animals. She has 1 million stuffed animals. And we're sitting there, and she told me, these are the ones I definitely want to keep. And then the rest of them she put back in this big bin and said she didn't want the bin anymore. And I'm assuming everything in that bin was going. So the other day when she was gone and the charity truck came by, I put that bin filled with stuffed animals on that truck. And when she got home, she was a little upset because a lot of those animals weren't supposed to go.
Did she have any knowledge that you were doing this?
Apparently not. No, because today we had to go back to the Goodwill store and I had to have my my little sad puppy dog face on and say, hey, remember me? Yeah, we just were at your house picking up all this stuff for charity. Yeah, can I have some of it back, please? That was bad. But they were very nice about it. He laughed because, he helped Emma Kellie find, thankfully, nothing had been sold yet. They had just barely put it out, a bunch of stuffed animals. And she grabbed, I guess, about 5 of them back.
So let me get this straight. You went into her room.
I had already been in with her.
Okay. No, I understand. Mm-hmm. Grabbed a few things, packed them up. Charity came and got them.
Yes. And then I went and asked for them
She
back.
then realized what happened. All my stuffed animals are gone. Mommy, take me over to the charity. We're going to go get all those stuffed animals back.
Not all of them, just the ones that the way she explained it to me, there were still some in the bin that she was on the fence about. She was still considering.
Yep.
There were ones that were definitely going. There were ones that were definitely staying. And there were ones that were still up for consideration. And so the ones that were up for consideration were the ones that suddenly she had to have back. So we went up and got those today. So that was fun. That was part of my day. It's been a very long day.
Where were some of the ones that came back? Tickle Me Elmo?
No. Just some big stuffed animals. I don't even know why some of them I know why she's attached to them. The other ones I don't know.
Little, what are those real expensive dolls that look like girls?
American Girls.
American Girl.
No, she's gone through an American Girl purge. Oh. But she's giving them, like she gave JC and Kenzie, JC from the Kid Craddock Morning Show that I co-host with him, and Jenna and Big Al. Their daughter has long blonde hair, and she gave her Caroline doll to Chloe. I thought that was very sweet. And she's giving another doll to your nieces.
Mm-hmm.
So she's been giving them to people we know and love because those are very expensive dolls, but she likes to know who has them so she'll know they'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Hey, can I say a couple things? I got a couple things on my mind that are bothering me a little bit.
About me?
No. Before we get into the
yeah, don't start with the negative.
The show content. And I'm not trying to like bring our energy down or bring it down here. But this has been a crazy week.
It has been. That's why I questioned the timing of us recording.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say I just got back. The reason I'm kind of haphazard here, and I just walked in the door.
Literally walked in the door.
I took my dad to an event tonight where we heard an ex-Cowboys football player named Randy White speak for a little while.
Him.
Oh, it
He's
was
so nice.
So cool. He told the coolest stories. But I'm just sitting there thinking,
man, I got to get home and do that podcast.
Well, but thinking, gosh, I am so lucky to be sitting here with my father watching this event.
Yeah.
I've got it so good, and I'm so fortunate.
And they're on that battle axe.
No,
the
there have been some bad things that have happened, and everybody knows in the last week what happened out in Las Vegas.
You're talking
and
really serious.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I feel bad.
No, I'm trying to be serious. And with the all the hurricanes and all the weather events that have happened, I just wanted to say this is fun doing this podcast. We enjoy it. I love doing it. But we're really lucky we can do this kind of thing.
That's
because
true.
there are a lot of people. I was talking to my sister on the way home from work, and she said her and JD, my brother-in-law, they know somebody that was at the concert.
Oh, wow.
And they got out, but she was jumping a fence and she hurt her leg. And then Kellie and I have a friend who was in Vegas during the shooting, and he was actually
in the hotel.
He was in the Mandalay Bay in the lobby. And he said he was eating in the lobby, and SWAT came running through saying, get down. And I was texting back and forth with him this week, and, he was shaking. So just wanted to put it out there that, we keep it lighthearted here on our podcast on A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. And, Kellie and I are just normal people like everybody else, and it's not like we don't know what's going on in the news. We get it. But we're really lucky. I love you, and I'm just
I love you too, honey. No.
I'm just glad you're here. And
now I feel bad. I was like making jokes and stuff.
We're just fortunate we get to do these kind of things. So anyway, I wanted to get that off my chest. Now we can talk about the podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I was kind of like distracted for a minute.
Okay. All right. Well, now you got your Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah, I just need to settle down because I literally just walked in.
I got my vodka soda. I got laundry waiting, but that can wait. We're gonna focus on the podcast right now. And you know what is so exciting, Alan? We have our very first sponsor tonight.
Yes!
Woohoo! Y'all don't know what a big deal this is to have somebody actually running a commercial on your show.
Sponsor.
It is. It's fun. And
Who is it?
Well, I'm going to tell you. And I'm going to tell everybody listening right now because this is so cool. Because especially, I'm sorry. I know it's not Halloween yet. I can't help myself. I have already made my Christmas list because I'm one of those people that panics about the holidays.
Yes.
And it's everything in my power to wait until October to start shopping. I used to, and I learned my lesson because I got burned. I'd buy stuff throughout the year, but you can't give gift receipts with stuff you buy throughout the year. So I've kind of waited till October. But I have found a gift that you will not need a gift receipt for because nobody's ever going to return this gift, especially if you have children on your gift list. If you go to this website, it's called Wonderbly.com. And it's spelled WONDERBLY.com, Wonderbly.com. These are customized books for kids, ages 0 to about, I think, 12. My daughter saw the one we ordered for Dylan for Christmas. Mm-hmm. He's not going to watch this podcast, so we can talk about it. But
I hope he's not watching this podcast.
He better not, because he doesn't know that Daddy drinks. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know why I'm saying that. No, listen. This is very serious. So these books, they started off with one book called The Little Boy or the Little Girl Who Lost His Name. The Little Boy
Let me
Who
hold it
Lost
up.
His Name is what I ordered. And for people watching as we do Facebook Live, this is the book. Now, it comes in hardcover or paperback, and I got the hardcover because I really wanted this something. It was so special when I saw it on the website. I wanted to order the hardcover edition. And what it is, the book is The Little Boy Who Lost His Name, or The Little Girl Who Lost Her Name. The book is all about your child's name. So this book, when you open it, it's all about Dylan. But when you first open it, there's a dedication page that you can make to the child, whether it's a niece
how
or a
sweet is
nephew, your
that?
child. You can type in a little message. Seriously, this took me all of 2 minutes to order,
This
if
is
that long.
really
It's the
high quality,
fastest.
too. The paper's nice.
It's a
and-
hardcover, or you can get the softcover. Softcover's a little cheaper, but I wanted the hardcover because it's not that much more expensive.
First page. Dear Dylan, you will meet a lot of magical and wonderful creatures throughout your life. These are just the first. We hope you meet a whole lot more. Love, Daddy and Kellie. See, it's
Yes,
personalized.
It's really personalized. And you can
Very
that
cool.
that was like the suggested message. I tweaked it just a little bit, and you can do whatever you want. And then inside the book, the little boy wakes up, he's lost his name, and he finds his name, and it's spelled out in all these characters like the Dylan dragon, Y is a Yeti, but it's different for every child. And not only do they have I Lost My Name, they Wonderbly.com also has the My Golden Ticket book, which is based on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's for children who are a little bit older, about 5 to 12. Dylan's 5, so this is perfect for him. They also have the Birthday Thief book about a little child who loses the birthday, but it's based on your child's actual birth date. If you go to Wonderbly.com, WONDERBLY.com, you can get a little preview. Type in your child's name or the birthday, and it'll show you what it's going to look like. And then if you use my name, Kellie, Kellie, you get 15% off,
Wow.
right? So
Now's
I want
the
you to
time.
do that. Go to Wonderbly.com, WONDERBLY.com. Like I said, you can enter your child's name. You get a little free sample of what that's going to look like. And then if you enter code Kellie at checkout, you get 15% off your order. And we're so thankful that Wonderbly is, doing this with us. And we are so happy with this book. Cannot wait to give it to Dylan. We have to wait till Christmas.
It's
though.
really cool. So,
But Emma Kellie loved it. And she was like, I want one. I want to see how they spell out Emma Kellie.
kids 3 to 12, right?
They suggest the birthday book, the Lost My Name book is for 0 to 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So like for if you go into a baby shower and you already know what the baby's name is, you could do that. It's a little girl or a little boy who lost their name.
Dylan's going to love that because he's 5, but he knows what his name, he can spell his name
Yes.
and he can write his name. So he's going to see his name in this book.
It's
and I think he's going to
beautiful.
think that's the coolest thing ever.
And on the website, they even give you like video illustrations so you can actually see physically what the book's going to look like. And I'll be honest, I've seen some of these fill in the blank name books before, and they are cheap. They're done on the fly. You can do it at the kiosks at the mall. This is so much better. So we're really excited. Wonderbly.com. That was like a 5-minute commercial. But you know what? You're our first sponsor, so you get extra love.
Extra time.
Extra love.
No, but that's a great, how long does this take to
I
print it?
literally got it in less than a week.
Oh, gosh.
The packaging was beautiful. Like if you're mailing it to, like if you're the aunt or uncle and you're mailing it, it comes in a really beautiful stiff cardboard like envelope that's kind of decorated. I don't remember right now. I think it had like leaves or something on it, if I'm remembering correctly. It came so quickly. I couldn't believe it. But they have like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one too.
But
which
how
is
long
good.
is that 15% with code Kellie going to last?
I don't know.
It might not
Might be
last
not
forever.
long. You better get on it. And knock all the kids off the Christmas list.
That's really cool, babe.
Thank you. Thank you, Wonderbly.com.
And Kellie just did this, like, she created that book for Dylan and then showed me. I was like, wow, that's a
It was
beautiful
really
gift.
nice.
I can't wait to see what his reaction is.
And it literally took me 2 minutes to do it. All right, we have another exciting thing to talk about. We've been planning our sandwich and some Lovin happy hour.
Yes. What has materialized in the last
Oh,
week?
babe, this is so great. We announced last week that it's going to be on October the 15th. It's a Sunday, but the Cowboys aren't playing. So
No
Alan's cool with
Cowboys
it.
game. No
And it's
Cowboys
from 5
game.
to 7. And I know it's kind of not everybody's going to be able to make it, but like, why did you do it on a Sunday? Why didn't you do it on? You have to work with the restaurant, what's good for them and what's honestly good for our schedule. And that really worked for us too. And it worked for the Mesero restaurant. On
Because if
Beltline
there
Road in
was a
Addison.
Cowboys game,
We wouldn't be doing it.
I wouldn't show up.
No, I know.
No, I'm just,
I know.
maybe not.
But we just, like today, Chantel at the restaurant, who is at Mesero, she sent me they've come up with a special appetizer menu that there's special prices. They're not, it's not free. We don't have a budget yet. We have one advertiser on the show, y'all. Give us a minute.
Which is, spell the website again, please.
WONDRBLY.com, Wonderbly.com for personalized children's books.
Thank you.
All right, so they have the appetizer menu. They've like shrimp ceviche They have nachos conocidos. I don't know what that is. Quesadillas jardineras and quesadillas al gusto, which sounds wonderful.
Quesadillas jardineras.
Yes, and they have individual street tacos and some fabulous flavors. And listen to this. There is going to be a cash bar, open bar. You can, whatever you want. But during the happy hour reception, we're giving out complimentary raspberry cocktails. Ooh. And they taste like raspberries.
That's legit. How many?
We need to come up with a shot or something that tastes like sandwiches. I don't know. It doesn't say. It just says complimentary. So I guess if we have, 20, 30 people show up, maybe they'll give you more. Maybe they'll give you more than one.
Yummy.
So we did set up a Facebook event. So if anybody wants to go on my page at Kellie Raspberry, my personal or the public page, or a sandwich and some lovin'. Alan, did you share it on your personal page?
Yeah,
too?
go out there and either click coming or interested, because we really need to get a head count so we can have enough booze there, and enough food there.
And then we're gonna do a podcast from there as well.
Have you talked
to? Fun.
Have you talked to
who?
JC about that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Surprise.
Should we just bring it up because I think he's on? We can ask him because he's on the podcast.
Oh, JC, hey, if you're watching, we'd like to know if you'd like to maybe play guitar with Alan, and maybe we'll do like a little because people, I think, like it when we sing on a sandwich and some lovin', and we thought maybe you might like to join us. So just let me know at work.
So bring your guitar.
Bring your guitar if you can come. And the Cowboys aren't playing, JC. So we're hoping you'll join us. And we just threw that out there. Okay, so that's that. Happy hour. And another thing. I have been training for a 5K. Well, come on. I'm just taking care of business before we get down to the ugly topics at hand. And I signed us up for the Trinity River Half Marathon, even though we're not doing the half marathon part. We're doing the 5K part. But it's trinityriverhalfmarathon.com. And I want people to run with us.
You know what we could do is recruit people at the happy hour to run with us.
We could, but you need to go to the website to sign up because you can't just run for free. It's like a membership,
because it's
entry fee.
It's for charity, right?
I don't know what it's for.
You don't know what it's for?
I don't know what the charity's for, but I know it's $40 at this point to sign up. And I if you go on there, if you go to the races and click the 5K and then click the register now, and then at the bottom of the registration it says join a team or create a team. If you click join a team, a sandwich and some lovin' is right there. So you can, and right now there's 4 of us.
Oh, just us
you
and the
me
Shockers?
And the Shockers, yeah, our friend. And he is a marathon. What is he? An Ironman.
Ironman. He does Ironman competition.
So he's going to just run around us the whole time. But yeah,
you're going to run around me the whole time.
Well, I've at least been trying to train. You haven't done anything. Alan just thinks he's going to get out there and run a 5K, but my goal is to run it without stopping. And I think you're planning on taking rest breaks. Am I wrong? Or are you planning on running the whole thing without stopping?
I'm going to run the whole thing.
Without stopping?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you do that, then I want to do that. And then what I love about it is it's an evening race because I'm not a morning person, which, doesn't work really for my job.
I'm kind of a morning person.
Yeah, you are.
We'll get into that a little bit later on the relationship report card.
Are we really?
There's a question right there. I saw that. I'm like, are we really going to talk about that?
It's on the relationship report card. We can if you want to, as long as my daughter's not listening.
My mother might be on this thing. I can't be talking about that stuff.
Well, we'll allude to it as gently as possible. But, after the race starts, like for the 5K, it's like at 5:45 or something. And then after it's over, we go drinking. Isn't that fun?
Wow.
If you want to run with us, I don't know how we're going to get together or anything. We don't have T-shirts because we don't have a sponsor
What's
for that.
the deal? We don't have a sponsor for that. What's the deal?
Paying for
What's the deal with the drinking? We got drinking. We got drinking at the happy hour, and you just said we're going to have drinking at the
happy hour. There's drinking after the run.
Oh, there's drinking after the run?
That's what I just said. Yeah, after the 5K's over, we go to Trinity Groves, I think it's called, and we hang out and drink.
That's a lot of drinking. Mm-hmm. A lot of drinking.
Never going to get this weight off. All right. So there's that. All the house cleaning has been done. Is that right? Housekeeping.
All the housekeeping
has been done.
Are you sure? Did we mention the date of the happy hour? We did. The time, 5 to 7.
That's Sunday, October 15th.
Mesero.
And the race is Sunday, November 12th.
Yeah. And I don't know
if there's a Cowboys game that day or not.
And I still see people asking, what is the website's name? And how do you spell it? No.
Oh.
The book.
Oh, the book. Wonderbly.com. Wonder, WonderBly.com for personalized children's books. Okay, now we're getting obnoxious with the free
Well,
commercial.
the people were asking. The people were asking.
We'll post it.
Yeah, we'll post it.
15% off if you use the code Kellie. All right.
Okay.
Now let's get to the meat in our sandwich this week.
Whoa.
I thought it was very important for Alan and I to check in with each other. 3 months. It's been a quarter of a year of marriage, to see how we're doing, how we're feeling in the relationship. I'll be honest, I've been very grumpy lately.
True dat.
As have you. True dat?
Yeah. Maybe,
A lot of it has to do with the fact that my husband has severe sleep apnea. This is something you can't help. So it's not a criticism of you. It's just a fact. Yeah. You have very bad sleep apnea. It is hereditary. You have had surgery to correct the problem, and now it did work for a minute, and now it's not working. And why don't you explain?
Explain my sleep apnea?
Explain how bad it was when you went for the test last year.
Okay. So sleep apnea, for those of you that don't know, snoring is one thing, but apnea is where you stop breathing at night. So sleep apnea is where you stop breathing in your sleep.
And you choke.
Part of it is because of snoring. Another part of it is just because of the way your throat and your soft palate are built. Okay. So, yeah, this is not a new thing. I've been dealing with this my entire life.
Since high school,
yeah,
that he knows of.
And right before, about a month after I met Kellie, I went in for surgery called a pillar procedure, where they put these stents in your throat to kind of stiffen things back there so your throat doesn't vibrate when you sleep. And that worked for a little while, but it's kind of come back over the last couple of months. And it's bad, y'all.
It's bad.
I have an app. Well, I have a couple of apps that I downloaded on my phone, and you can record yourself, and the app will tell you how many times, it records you snoring, so you can hear that, but then it shows you like how loud it was and how many hours of snoring there were compared to sleep and yada, yada, yada. So I'm working through that right now.
The scariest part is, you snore and it wakes me up, but the scariest part for me is the choking, because it's horrible sounding. And so I'm sitting there waiting to see if you're going to breathe or not. So I'm trying to give you a minute, and then I have to nudge you. And you don't ever remember that I did any of that. Usually we have a conversation the next day about it, and he doesn't remember. But it's really, he's not getting a full night's rest. I'm not getting a full night's rest. And it's something we have to get fixed. And he's been doing another sleep study, but in the middle of the night, it's supposed to be this contraption he wears on his head. But he keeps waking up saying, it hurts my head. I'm not wearing it. I'm taking it off. But he doesn't even know he's saying these things because he's still like in this half sleep. So I'm sitting there saying, you've got to keep it on. I don't care. They've got enough information. And of course they don't. And so we're going to try it for a third time. Baby, I'm not fussing. I'm just saying that's what's going on. And it's really hard.
No, it is. And
on a marriage.
Let's not, I don't want to beat the snoring thing to death because we've talked about it 2 weeks now. But no, when you're not getting sleep, like sometimes I'll wake up and I'll have 8 hours of sleep, and I wake up and it feels like I never went to sleep. I don't know if you ever, like in school, pulled an all-nighter and you studied all night and then like you never went to sleep. I did that like one time, because then the next day you can't even like function. Like it's like you're drunk.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stand up, you can't focus. Sometimes that's how I feel. Like I'll sleep 8 hours, I'll wake up and I feel like I didn't even go to sleep. It's horrible, horrible feeling. So anyway, the reason Kellie and I thought it would be fun. I don't know if fun's the right word. Well, it would be
interesting.
It would be timely is to go through a relationship report card that Kellie found just to check in. Yeah, and I think it's something that couples should do, though. Like maybe not every day, but maybe
I actually found one
couple times a year, maybe. I don't know.
Website said you should do it once a week.
Once a week?
But not like a long questionnaire like we have. It's basically a once a week, like we have a standing date, whatever, where we say, just checking in, how are you feeling? How am I feeling? What could we have done differently this week to make this week go better? Just that kind of just constant, because if you don't keep your finger on what's going right or what's going wrong, it might progress to it's too late to fix it. So that's one website that said
I agree with
once a
that.
week.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think another thing that's been, in addition to the sleep apnea, which is making us both not sleep well, is we haven't been having date nights like we used to. We used to have more just one-on-one time. And we really do great when we have one-on-one time. I think it really, I mean, we have a lot of fun together when it's just us, don't we?
Well, yeah, of course. But I think, I mean, that's just a product of
scheduling.
It's
But we haven't been able to do that a lot lately.
Yeah.
And I know, listening to the podcast, you might not believe this. We actually do enjoy each other's company.
Why would you think we don't enjoy each other?
We've been bickering a little bit. We've been bickering a little bit, but we really do.
We've bickered more on other podcasts.
Really good.
I think so.
Because I'm really hot. But yeah, so I think we need more date nights. And I think we need to make a conscious effort to schedule those better.
I agree. I am totally with you on that.
Okay. Why are you looking at me side-eye?
Well, I mean, I think I was the last one to ask the other on a date.
You did, and the night you asked me you asked me that day. You said, "Hey, I realized we don't have the kids tonight. Let's go out." And I'm like, "We already have plans with this other couple," which we had plans for months because that was the first weekend we had free. So the next weekend we have free, I'm not scheduling anything. I promise.
That would be nice.
That's what the woman's like role in the marriage is to schedule stuff though, and the man just shows up, right?
Well, we can keep rolling that way and not have date night too. So
I'll plan.
It's kind of like, what do you want to do?
Well, why don't I just tell you that we're going to have a date night and then you plan it? I'll clear the schedule and you do all the
Just give
planning.
me a free weekend and I'll plan.
You will? Because you were really good at that when we first started dating. You planned everything.
Talk about when we first started dating. I'm still good at it. I just need a free weekend.
We just haven't been, you know, you are good at it. I'm not criticizing you. I'm saying you were very good at planning date nights. You did a lot of them when we first got together and you were wooing me.
Woo.
You did a good job of wooing me. And you know what else I think we need to do? Honestly, in addition to doing the marriage checkup we're about to do.
What's that?
We need a TV show to watch together.
We were watching one there for a while.
That's right.
It was fun, too.
It was. And it was something we could do together. We watched the Lacey Peterson.
Yeah, we were watching this true crime documentary on A&E.
It was just 6 episodes, but we bonded over that, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did something we did together.
Because we had never watched a show together,
and we discussed it. And I'll sit in here and watch football with you and stuff, but I think a show like that we can really, I think that's important for our marriage too, is to get a show. So we need to go on Netflix and pick a show or something.
Okay.
Okay. That's my request. More date nights and a TV show to watch together. And get your snoring fixed.
I think the only show I can remember really being passionate about and watching like almost every episode was X-Files.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I didn't watch it, though. I'm
that
not
was
into
back
sci-fi. But then again, I like Stranger Things because you know why? It's set in the 80s.
Is Stranger Things sci-fi?
Yeah.
Oh,
basically,
really?
Yeah, and it's set in the 80s, so you'd like that, too.
Okay.
And the Stranger Things 2 is coming back at the end of October. So you watch the first season, then you can be caught up and watch second season together?
Yeah, sure.
That gives you less than a month, but you could do that.
Oh, you know what else I heard is out and I'm hearing it's great, is the Law and Order, the true crime Law and Order. There's one about the Menendez brothers. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, but I know they did it.
Well, yeah. But I've heard that.
Scott Peterson, though, honestly,
I've heard that's great.
I'm going to tell you, if you watch the Scott Peterson thing, you're going to change your mind. Everybody thinks he did it. Alan was number 1 on the list of people that thought he did it. I was kind of like, I think he did it. And then after watching the documentary, what do you think?
Well, you look at the facts, and it's like, could he have done it? I don't know.
He didn't do it.
But we're not here to talk about murder.
We should do a whole... Man, let's get Mark Garagos on A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. I bet he'd do it. We have a sponsor now. Yeah. We'll pitch him that. Mr. Garagos, would you like to appear on A Sandwich and Some Lovin', sponsored by Wonderbly.com?
I don't know that this is his format.
I bet he would do it.
Well, maybe.
Because we believe that he got robbed. His client got robbed.
That's
All right.
right.
Let's go through this.
Okay, what is it we're going through?
I just Googled relationship, marriage, report cards and things like that, and I found this one. And this was really long. And honestly, this report card is for people who are going to marriage counselors. So it's like you already have a problem. So you're just rating how bad your problems are. So to be honest, a lot of these questions, I'm like, it's grade A, B, C, D, F. Like they used to grade papers in school. Now it's like, U for unhappy. I don't know how they grade anymore. But so most of these were just A's across the board.
Wait a second. Are we going to go through every one of these?
No, that's what I'm saying. We don't have these kind of problems. But what were you
We can quickly, I think our listeners would be interested to hear
some of
the types
issues?
of things that the types of issues that Because like you said, this would be
It's too
something
long.
like if you went into a counselor,
Yeah.
they would give you and they would say, you guys both independently need to fill this out.
Right. It's 49 questions.
Yeah, we don't have time to go through
for
49
that.
questions, but I think there are some good ones that
Stand out.
any couple can go through. Yeah,
Well,
so why
like-
don't we just dig in here and see what we got?
Yeah, I mean, like it just starts off like normal things. Like a lot of times, maybe one partner feels like they're doing one spouse or whatever feels like they're doing more in the
Okay.
house than the other. So an equal participant
Is an
with
equal participant with chores and children.
I put a B on that. A B C D E F or a D F. I put a
B,
B.
So I'm
Equal participant.
not the best.
What did you put? Oh, that's about you. Yeah, I put
This
B
is-
for you.
You gave me a B?
I gave you a B. What'd you give me?
Well, I didn't.
You didn't do
I
it.
thought we were
So
just
now you're
gonna-
going to change your answer.
I
that you
thought
would've
no, I
said.
would give you an A, but I thought we were going to just discuss these. I didn't know we were going to grade each other and then
Oh, because it was a grade right there, so I circled B.
oh.
You want to talk about that?
Is an equal participant with chores and children. Well, we both got good marks there. I don't think we have a big problem. I think you do. Okay, here's the deal. When I lived by myself, 3 kids, I did laundry 24/7.
Now I do it 24/7.
Now Kelly does laundry 24/7. Not only is she doing my 3 kids, Emma, Kelly's laundry, my laundry. So she's doing 6 people's laundry. Now, I ask to help all the time.
With laundry?
Yeah, absolutely. Or
When?
Oh.
When have you asked to help me with laundry? I'm not
2
trying to
nights
raise my
ago.
voice.
2 nights ago. Or
We've been married 3 months, and you're going to tell me you asked me if you could help me 2 nights ago? You
Or-
can be that specific?
yes, because I did. Or Kelly, I'm laying there doing one of these. I'm sitting there in Al Bundy style watching football.
He's doing man spread.
Man spread, first 4 fingers down my pants, and this big load of laundry gets dumped like really on my left leg while I'm watching the football game.
You know why?
I didn't say a word.
You
I
know
just
why
start
I did
folding
that?
it. I just start folding it.
Okay, I did that because I was trying to spend time with you in the middle of doing 6 loads of laundry. So instead of folding them in the other room, I brought them into the main room. I didn't ask you to help me. I didn't expect you to help me. But I folded. Every child's laundry was done, including our laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And you helped me fold. So that's the one instance of you helping me do laundry you can think of in 3 months.
Well, because there are other times where I just do it and you never see.
When?
You know what, babe? If we're going to spend this much time, we're not going to get through 2 of these.
You know why I brought this up first? Because this is the only thing that's bothering me. But I'll
Oh,
tell you
really?
this.
Is it really?
Well, it bothers me a little bit.
The
Because,
laundry?
especially when you've seen me go into the laundry room 6 times in one day. I'm like,
Well,
you know.
how do you want
But
to?
this is the thing. My laundry room sucks. It's very small. It would be fine if it was just me and Emma Kelly because it's small. But I'm doing all this laundry. There's a laundry room in every room of the house, and Alan insists on having a laundry basket in the laundry room because sometimes you just can't make it to the bedroom to put your laundry where it goes in there. You just want to get stripped down in the room next to the garage. I don't know why. So we have a laundry room there too. And it's not a very happy place in there. I want a bigger laundry room. It's not a happy laundry room. And the thing is as frustrated as I get, at the end of the night, we lay down in bed, you always say, I appreciate so much how you always say that. You do show me appreciation.
Okay, well
But I'm
that
saying you always, after I've finished doing all the laundry, you say how much you appreciate it.
that was one of the things on here. I want an A in something. Okay, let's move on. Let's see. Communicates emotions and feelings.
I think I do a great job of that.
Yeah, you do, babe.
If something's wrong, I tell you.
You do. What about me?
Yeah, you're good. You'll blow up at me sometimes, and then you feel bad about it.
Okay, so
But then
basically,
you feel bad about it, and you always say,
what would you give me? What would you give me?
Well, which one was
What would
that?
you give me?
I said A.
Oh, okay. But I blow.
Did you
but,
want-
but I blow up at
When
you.
you do blow up
When
at
do I
me,
blow up at
you lose your temper with me sometimes, and I don't blame you for that. Sometimes I deserve it, but you always feel bad about it afterwards, and you always apologize. You say, "I'm sorry, I raised my voice. I'm sorry, but," and then you explain in a calmer tone what I did so wrong.
So we communicate with our emotions
We're
and
fine.
feelings.
Yes, on that.
Gives compliments and approval. You just kind of mentioned that. Do you give me compliments and approval?
I tell you how cute you are all the
You
time,
do,
baby.
you do, babe. You do. Here's one that
Your
Kelly's.
lips are like pillows.
You know
so
what?
Warm and
Ooh,
soft.
love you so
'em.
good. Here's love you desperately. Here's one I'm going to give Kelly like an A+ on. Is supportive of my choices and needs. That's why I didn't know how to communicate this, but when I first met Al, Big Al Mack, he asked me, "What's the one thing that you love about Kelly the most?" And I just immediately said her positivity.
And the whole room fell out laughing.
And everyone was giving me so much grief about that.
That is the least thing I'm known for.
But what I was feeling and what I was trying to communicate was that she is a very, very, very supportive person, and whether it comes to something that's bothering me, maybe at work, or something that's bothering me, whatever the issue is,
I'm Team Allen.
Kelly's definitely on my back, and even if I know maybe I'm not right, she'll at least listen. And support me in that. So I love that one about
Thank
Kelly.
You, baby.
Supportive of my choices.
That's one of the
needs.
nicest compliments that I can receive, I think.
Thank you, baby.
Kid even complimented Kid Craddock, who our host passed away 4 years ago, but he told me one time, he said he really appreciated how I always stuck up for my friends. Even when I knew they were wrong, I'd still stick up for them because they were my friends.
Aw.
But you're not wrong. I'm just saying. I like that. I think I'm a good friend.
Encourages my occasional time with friends.
Well, not really. That's not like an issue. I mean, you don't say, Kelly, you need to go out with your girlfriends. But I have told you to go out. I've told you to go out with the guys before. I did that. In fact, I gave you a hog hunting trip so you could go hang out with men.
Yeah, I think we're good there.
We're good there.
I mean,
it's not a problem.
I did tonight. I went out with my dad.
Yeah, and I don't ever give you grief about it.
No.
It's not like you want to. But see, a lot of women, they're in the position where they're home every night and their husbands are gone to the sports bar and a lot. So they have a problem where that's not a problem for us.
Here's one that we could talk an hour on, and I think a lot of people have a lot of opinions on this, but is a good listener. There are a lot of different ways to listen to somebody or not listen to somebody. Like, take, for example, the couple who sits at dinner and one says, "So how was work today?" And the man or the woman goes through, their daily kind of routine at the office, and the other's just, That's
You do that to me sometimes.
That's kind of the dismissive listener.
On the podcast.
Yeah, I do that on the podcast.
That's the worst. That's yeah.
Where
you do that here.
Where you're just going through the motions of listening. But anyone who listens, anyone who is talking to somebody who gets that feedback knows that person isn't listening to what they're saying, right?
Right.
So I think to be a good listener, even if you're not an expert on the subject or really engaged with what they're saying, you gotta give them some feedback. You gotta ask them some questions about what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. That's how I think that's a better listener than somebody who just, oh, good, okay. Well, let me tell you about my day. That's just my opinion.
Do we do that?
No, I don't think so.
You're saying for other people.
I don't think so. And another thing that I think really hurts relationships and can really kill that listening is the technology. I mean, the technology. Yeah.
I was just saying something to you about that last night.
And the phones, like.
We need to stop looking at our phones when we go to bed. We're both guilty of it.
Right before bed we do that.
And we go through social media, and we need to stop doing that.
But one thing we don't do, and I'm proud that we don't do this, is we don't bring those dang phones to the dinner table. That's a pet peeve of mine. I mean, we'll bring them and set them aside or set them face down, and then after we're done, we might look at them.
Yeah.
But it just peeves me when I see people looking at their phone while you're having dinner with
on
them.
a date or something.
Oh,
And they're both on
my
social
gosh.
media.
That peeves the heck out of me.
I will say that one thing I know that bothers you, and I've been trying to be better about it, is when I interrupt you and finish your sentence for you. You don't like that.
Well, I don't think anybody likes that. So.
You call me on it. Like, you'll be talking, and I'll be like, yeah, because I'm trying to, get to the point.
Now I'm used to it, so now I'm ready for it. So that's why I'm calling you on it more.
But I've been trying to be better
You're
about
getting
it.
so much better at it, baby.
Thank
I just
you.
love you.
Yeah, he called me on the carpet for that a few times. I just want you to hurry up and get to the point.
Well, because I'm trying to tell you a story, and then you'll try to finish what
Yeah.
I'm saying, and it's not even part
relevant
of the
to
story.
what you're saying.
I wonder what one of these microphones feels like with this thing. If you just bopped her on the head. Okay. Here's one. Is polite to my parents and family.
I was making sure it was recording after that debacle a couple weeks ago. We are recording the podcast. Yes. Am I polite to your parents?
Very.
I
very,
think so.
Very.
I'm polite to mine.
That's not an issue, but boy, that can be an issue.
When you don't get along with your in-laws, because a lot of times,
gosh, yeah.
in Love Letters to Kellie that I do on the morning show, the Kid Craddock morning show, that's often brought up is like, not getting along with your in-laws and stuff. And you can be married to somebody and not get along with his or her mother or father. But man, it's so much easier when everybody gets along. There's not that dread of having to go back and forth to the houses. It's just such a blessing. But what can you do? I mean, do you not marry someone because you can't get along with his mother? I mean, that wouldn't have been a deal breaker for me with you, but I'm just so relieved that we have a nice relationship with both sets of in-laws.
Your family's the best.
Thank you.
I mean,
and yours is too.
They're
Yours is very sweet.
The nicest, most welcoming people.
I feel the exact same way.
So yeah, we're fine there. Let's try to find one where we feel like we're not so good at, because those are the ones people want to hear. Like, what do you know? Is positive and upbeat.
You are.
Okay.
Except lately, because of the sleep thing, you've been a little bit crankier than normal. But then again, you're still upbeat.
Pays attention to grooming and appearance.
Oh my
I think we're
gosh.
both good there.
You're the worst. You're like way groomer.
What do you mean?
I don't mean the worst. I mean, you're like really pay attention to it.
Well, then I would get an A.
You're the worst A. That's the thing too. He keeps all of his grooming products out on the bathroom counter. The hair gels and the hair dryer and the shears and his little beard trimmings and everything.
I always wash my beard trimmings down the sink.
You take a lot of pride in your appearance, honey, and I appreciate it. You're so handsome.
Now, wait a second. What is that? What does that mean?
You take pride in your appearance and how you look. What's wrong with that?
I'm sitting here in a Metallica shirt and a ball cap. Why am I getting the metrosexual label?
But you do. You take a lot of care.
The subtle metrosexual label thrown at me.
You take a lot of care in the way you groom yourself. That wasn't an insult. You just do it a lot.
Okay. Should we broach number 13? Your favorite number?
Number 13. If you want.
Oh no!
If you want, I don't know how we're going to do it delicately on this family podcast.
This is a family show. Okay, number 13. Why can't I talk about this in a mature way? From A to F, rate if your partner is sexually responsive.
Why do you say it that way?
Because you can't record it.
Well,
babe, come on.
Well, this has been.
This is on internet. What do you mean this has been?
This has been a topic of discussion lately.
I'm tired.
You brought it up. Go ahead.
Well, we're not. What am I trying to?
You brought it up.
What am I trying to say?
We didn't have to bring this up. This is you bringing it up.
Okay, I'm sure there are.
By the way, we're still in the honeymoon phase, right? 3 months in.
I'm sure there are couples out there, and they're
who are 3 months married.
Their ideal times to do laundry.
That's code.
They may not coincide 100% all the time.
That's true.
Some people get up in the morning, and they are standing up straight, and they are proud.
Yes.
And they are strong in the morning.
Some of us have to be at work while the other one's still snoring.
Some of us in the morning, we get up and we're singing cockle-doodle-doo.
But not Monday through Friday.
Some of us in the evenings are bushed.
That would be the cock-a-doodle-dooer.
Or we go out with friends to Nick and Sam's and throw down some gigundous meal with dessert and drinks and a bottle of champagne when we could have had date night.
But that was an obligation. And if we do have a date night, we're going to go out and have steaks and drinks, and then we're still going to be in the same predicament afterwards because one of us is always bushed.
So we're dancing around the deal here, but I think it's more of
I think it's kind of obvious.
It's more a kind of day thing. We got to get that figured out.
It's a what?
During the time or the kind. What am I saying?
The time of day.
I'm all flustered. The time of day.
Let's just say, just for this, let's talk about this random couple.
We're talking about this hypothetically, of course.
That if maybe the husband in this other relationship feels really great in the mornings after, maybe 8 or 9 a.m. when they've got a pretty decent night's sleep. But usually the other person in the relationship has gone to work by that time, right? So the only time those two people happen to be in the same place at the same time is on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another thing that some of our listeners
Why did you bring that up? We got to get your sleep apnea fixed. That's the point of that.
Some of our, I feel like the finger's being pointed at me.
Well, I mean, you brought it up, but
yeah, it's fun to talk about.
Yeah, that was fun.
Now, here's something we used to do in the day before now, here's really pulling back the kimono, but really pulling back the kimono.
Are you wearing anything under your kimono?
In the day.
Probably.
In the day, before I used to have a job where I worked 5 minutes from home. What? No? Oh, okay. Well, let's just say it. Really?
Can we edit the podcast?
No, we don't need to edit the podcast. Robert, let's take that part out. No. Okay. Let's this is causing way too many blushes and
it's too delicate of a subject.
And nervous.
But this is marriage.
And nervous laughter.
We just got to figure that out.
Let me tell you something though. When we're not on a podcast, that subject easy to talk about. Okay. Let's see what else we have here.
It got real hot in here.
I'm not hot.
I am. I'm sweating everywhere.
Shares many of the same interests.
The problem with that is I don't have a lot of interests. And that's just the truth. I don't really have a lot of interests. Do I? I love to go out to eat. I love to go out to eat.
People say that about you. You say that about yourself. I don't think that's true.
What are my interests, babe? I love to go out to eat.
You love to read. You love to go out and run errands. You love thrift shopping.
I love going errands.
You're involved with the church.
Yeah, but
you like to run.
I don't like to run. Just because I do these things doesn't mean I like them.
But you do
it.
it.
I'm interested.
But you do it.
Them, yeah.
You know what? Kellie is a lot of fun at sporting events. She gets a bum rap on that, but she's a lot of fun to go to a sporting event with.
Thank you, baby.
She likes music. So I think there are a lot of things that interests that we share. You just don't realize that we share them.
I guess so.
Now, she's probably not like me where I've got the most rando, I like magic.
You're into so many things.
Yeah, I like guitar. I can do interior decorating. I can draw, all these kind of random things. So maybe we don't share those.
Well, we get along. I mean, I'm not.
But it works.
Right. I won't go out of my way to watch a sporting event if it's just me at the house by myself. But if you're here, I'll watch it with you, and I get involved. I'm not a passive bystander. I get involved. And you appreciate that or no?
No, I appreciate that.
Okay.
Beats doing it by yourself.
All right, good. Well, I think our marriage is in pretty good shape, honey, with a couple of little tweaks here and there.
Is it okay?
Think so.
Are we going to be okay?
I think we will.
Creates time to be alone together.
That's what I said we need to do.
Thing.
We need to start making more date nights. We need to figure out maybe how to be less bushed in the middle of the week and not have to wait for the weekends.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
I know. It's compatible on religious issues. When we met, we weren't.
Well, I wouldn't say we weren't compatible. You just weren't doing anything.
Yeah, right.
That's
right.
not like...
No, that's true.
We weren't like different, really old... You were Catholic, background, but you weren't going to church at all.
Right.
And so it's not like we were incompatible. You just didn't do anything. And, going to church is important to me. I like the ritual of it. I like
Now,
the fellowship of it. It makes me feel good to go.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure my daughter was raised in a church, and I think it's really sad because I saw it so much growing up where, and it's normally, not always, the wife that would go to the church and the husband would stay home. And I always felt really bad about that for the woman, that she couldn't share that. So I was really happy that you were so open to it.
well, that's what I was about to say. If that would have been a big red flag for you, if I had said, well, I'm not going to church.
Yeah, it
I
would've
haven't been.
bothered me.
I haven't been going, and you know what? I'm probably still not going to go.
And I have dated men who
If
said
that had been my attitude, I wouldn't have blamed you if you had said, well.
I don't know that because you have so many great qualities, and I'd probably just stuck it out hoping you'd change your mind. But I was very lucky that you were so open to it from the beginning, so that wasn't an issue.
Well,
And he ended up becoming a Baptist, getting baptized and everything. So that's great.
I have been.
And it's fun because you're learning, stuff that I learned as a child that I'm kind of I'm not as, I went to a Christian school and I was so involved in the church. And a lot of the lessons I learned as a child, it's like they're vague memories now. So I'm getting, a lot of this stuff again. It's been fun.
I've enjoyed that immensely. And
the whole Boaz, you're my Boaz and I'm your Ruth.
Boaz.
That was the lesson. My father's our Sunday school teacher.
It's like the first lesson I went to.
Right. And that was the lesson. And it was just like we saw ourselves in those Bible characters. And that's how you became my Boaz.
Yeah, I downloaded a Bible app, just kind of random side note here. I downloaded the Bible. I think it's called
There's so many of them. It's just the Bible where
Bible or something. I can't remember what it is,
you can
but
type in the verse. That way, Alan, because, I used to do Bible drills, sword drills. If anybody's listening that grew up in the South, you know about sword drills.
no, I just alphabetized the books and then I just click on the one I want.
But we'd have contests to see who could find the books and the book and the verse and the chapter and all that stuff the fastest. So that's why I know where all the books in the Bible are. But that's hard if you've never had that. So, Alan got the app and he loves it. He reads the Bible on the iPad. Why not? There's a lot of traditional people that say you shouldn't be doing that, but it's still the Bible.
Yeah. So after you go through these questions on this assessment, babe, there are some kind of open-ended questions. One says, what are your partner's strengths?
You want me to answer your strengths first?
Sure.
Okay, I actually wrote them down.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, because I tried to
Wow,
answer
you're really
quick.
prepared.
Well, I was waiting on a load of laundry to be done, so I had a little bit of time. Your strengths, where is that? Where is that?
Right there.
I put you're positive, you're affectionate, you're trustworthy, you're very likable, you're a great father, underlined great, and you're funny.
Oh, so sweet. I just love you so good.
You didn't write anything.
I didn't write
down.
anything.
So now you just got to come up with something on the fly.
Well, I've said this before about Kelly. The positive thing, she's so supportive. She's very compassionate.
Anybody that ever watches this on Facebook Live, setting up this live Facebook feed, would not agree with you on that.
That's just little stuff. And when we do have a conflict, and this is one thing that I think is super important for couples, is Kelly, she gets upset with me. She gets upset with me sometimes. I mean, she just does. I can be annoying. But, man, she tells me what I'm doing. I realize I'm doing it because she tells me in plain language. If it's something that I disagree with, we talk about it. We end the conflict quickly, and then her memory is super short. And that's one thing I've learned from her, because I can hold a grudge for an ice age. I promise you that. And one thing I've learned since I've met Kelly is that is not
healthy.
That is not a healthy outlook to have. If you want to get past something, you got to drop it and you got to move on. And I've been getting better with that in my own personal life. But since I've met Kelly, I've watched her and how she handles, conflict between the two of us. And that's one thing I've definitely learned. So
Thank you, baby.
That's a huge
That's
strength.
nice.
And there is nobody. I'll keep going. I can gush on you all night, babe.
Okay.
And my sister and my brother-in-law have even told me this before, and this is one thing I already knew. But Kelly will go out of her way to make sure everybody's happy. Especially at a party or a birthday party or a get-together. She will go out of her way for the smallest things that you think like are meaningless, but she wants to make sure everything is perfect for everybody. I guarantee you that. And like she'll do things for me all the time, and I'm like, wow, that is really, really nice. Aww. Like I'll just be laying there in bed in the morning sometimes, and she gets up and goes to the bathroom or whatever, and then
this is on the weekends.
Yeah, and then I'll kind of be laying there, and the next thing you know, she brings in a cup of coffee and sets it right there on the nightstand. I'm like, holy moly, that is so nice. That's like the sweetest thing. Just to think of, because she knows I like coffee. And I could give you.
That's such a little thing, and it's like a nothing to me, but the fact that it means a lot to you, it's nice.
But I could give you 100 examples of things that Kelly does, and those things that partners do for one another. Those little things where you don't ever ask. Those are big.
Thank you, baby.
I really believe those are things that make you feel really good.
Forget all those negative things I said about you earlier.
Okay, so enough of all that fluffy butterfly stuff.
Thank you.
If you had a magic wand, what would you change about your partner?
What did I put? Because now I'm really tired. I'm gonna do what I said. Because now I'd probably change my answer because you're so sweet. Where's that one? Oh, have more energy.
Yeah,
because I think that affects the whole middle of the week thing, waiting for the weekend, which I said more sexy time.
Oh, baby.
If I wave my magic wand, I want more sexy time.
You want me to wave my magic wand a little bit more?
Yes, I do.
Can I say that?
We just did.
It's kind of seedy. If I could wave my magic wand, what would I change about you? I think it would be the Charlie Brown thing, and I've told you that.
Charlie Brown.
The always kind of putting yourself down.
Oh.
You do that. You do that a lot.
I'm sorry.
Well, it just it hurts
it
hurts my heart when you do that.
I talked about that today too. It's like I'm trying to be better because Alan loves to grab my butt. He loves it. He grabs it, but he doesn't. He smacks it. He squeezes it. He jiggles it. He taps it, and everything in me is like, please take your hand off my butt. Please stop touching me, because all I can think of is the jiggle, and I have to keep reminding myself, he loves my butt. It's flat. It's flabby. It's white, but he loves it because it's his butt, and he wants to jiggle it. So I let you.
I mean,
that's progress.
I mean, I'll play a freaking symphony on the butt fiddle, too.
He likes to play the butt fiddle. That's a big player.
Oh, I love that.
The butt fiddle. Y'all.
This has been
very eye-opening.
The most eye-opening sandwich and some loving ever.
That's what I tried to say today. We had a Love Letters to Kellie on the radio show today. And I was trying to tell women to stop putting themselves down in front of their men because
it's not cute.
If they don't like it, they love a confident woman. If you got a jiggly butt, say, yeah, I got a jiggly butt. You want to grab it. They want that confident woman that's sexy to them. And if a woman can just grasp that concept and not wait until you're 50 years old to grasp that concept, it'll be a lot better. Quit pointing out all your flaws because I promise you they don't see them. Do you see all my flaws, baby?
No, babe.
And you don't say anything.
Well,
you know better.
The thing is, the more somebody hears something, the more they're going to believe it.
Yes.
Whether it's me or you. So, self-fulfilling.
I'm trying to be so much better about that.
I believe in self-fulfilling prophecies. If you tell yourself you're no good, a no good son of a bee, like every day.
I don't say that.
No, but I'm just saying if somebody did that, eventually they're going to start believing they're a no good son of a bee.
Right. Well, I think I have a perky butt.
There you go.
A firm, perky butt. That's what I believe.
It's very creamy.
Yeah, it's creamy.
Very creamy.
And jiggly. You do tap it too hard sometimes. It hurts. I try to be a good sport, but
Well, when you have those, what do they call those, athleisure pants on?
My yoga pants.
Oh, yeah. Do they have a name, like a brand name? Athletica or something?
Oh, they're the Demi Lovato.
Yeah.
The Demi Lovato brand.
Yeah.
Really cute from Fabletics.
Oh, Kelly was washing vegetables. She was washing these zucchinis over the sink yesterday.
It's very suggestive.
These cucumbers, and she was.
Oh, another thing. I just found out, Alan, you don't like cucumbers.
She was leaning over the sink washing these cucumbers, and I went over and gave her a little slap.
It hurt.
Slap.
He doesn't
Because she
until it
had those
hurts.
Athleticas on.
Yeah. Well, the Fabletics.
Flabletica. whatever they are.
Fabletics.
Flabletics.
The Demi Lovato collection.
Flabletics.
Yes, I learned another thing that Alan doesn't like cucumbers.
Yuck.
But he likes zucchini.
No, grilled. I won't eat it. Like,
You're so weird. But you like spinach.
I love spinach.
That makes no sense. Why do you like spinach and not cucumbers?
Cucumbers taste minty. I don't like minty things.
Not minty.
They taste...
They taste cucumbery.
I don't like that. Hey, that may be weird to you. It's weird to me that you don't like cilantro.
I don't
Okay,
like cilantro.
that's really
just
weird to me.
People, there's either people that love it or don't love it. It's a genetic thing.
That's extremely weird to me.
Well, honey, I think we've had a very eye-opening episode of A Sandwich with Some Lovin', sponsored by Wonderbly.com.
Spell it one more time, please.
WONDERBLY.com. Personalized children's books, perfect for every child on your list. Use Kellie.com at checkout for 15% off.
Use Kellie.
Oh, just use Kellie at checkout for 15% off. Kellie is your code.
Very cool books. I can't wait to give
Hardcover,
this
softcover.
to Dylan.
The little boy who lost his name, the little girl who lost her name, which actually spells out your child's name in wonderful, delicious characters. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They have a birthday one that uses the child's actual birth date in the story. Wonderbly.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, babe, we've covered a lot of ground
Oh my gosh,
here.
stuff we should have never talked about. Please, nobody tell my mom and daddy to watch this or listen to this episode.
I mean,
of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
When we're doing a podcast and you have to lean over in the middle of the
and
podcast,
my daughter is just walking up. What do you want? What do you want?
when you have to lean over in the podcast and whisper something in my ear.
No, he was about to say something he couldn't take back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, babe. Well, with that, I guess we'll sign
Let's
off for
wrap
the
it
night.
up. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us for another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
Thank you so much, and I love you desperately.
I
and
love you too, baby.
Thank you for going through the assessment with me and not giving me Fs on every grade.
Yeah, and so not next week, but 2 podcasts from now is going to be the one you hear live from our happy hour. So hopefully you'll go to any of our social media pages on Facebook, A Sandwich and Some Lovin', Kellie Raspberry or Alan Evans, and there's a Facebook invite on there, an event on there, and let us know if you're coming. We'd like to have a good head count.
And please come, because it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I may even bring my cards.
You gonna do a little strolling magic?
Might do a little strolling magic.
Okay, you need to. You haven't done any in a while. You've been practicing in secret.
I need to practice.
So it's at Mesero and Addison, but the details are on the event page or the event section on all of our social media pages, our Facebook pages, I should say.
Yep. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for listening. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.